音の科学者クワメ
Realizing that I'm only human with my good times and my disappointments. I know that I gotta keep on living, but I gotta get back my emotional confidence. And when my past pours into my present day, I couldn't throw yesterday's pain away. I won't lie, it's not easy. It was harder than you think. The road back to recovery. I say it's time.
Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This your daily go getism number 330 for August 29th, 2015. What I want to talk to y'all today about is how people say that celebrities are not role models. We shouldn't let celebrities be role models for ourselves or for our children. I don't see why not. And the reason I don't see why not is because the power of the media is strong. The power of the media is very strong. Think about it. You listening to me on a media device right now. Although this is not TV or radio or the movies, nonetheless, it's YouTube and it's a media device. So you can get good information from a media source, or you can get bad information. Now, what we have to consider is, what have we normally been getting from our media sources? They ram foolishness down our throat all day. Reality TV, all kind of ratchetness, all kinds of craziness, mindless bullshit, that we get on a daily basis. So when we do find a celebrity that seems to represent us in a positive way, why wouldn't you look to him as being a role model? The problem only comes when they start messing up, when they start doing things irresponsibly, when they start acting in a way that we wouldn't want our kids to act like. That's the only problem. That's the only time it becomes a problem, that people start saying, well, they're not a role model in the first place, and you shouldn't be looking at those celebrities in order to be role models for your children. But like I said, I don't see what the problem is. Wouldn't you want your children, to be great at whatever they do? Don't they have a mentor or something like that? Well, a mentor is a role model. And if your mentor is somebody that you see being a model of success, then why would you say that we shouldn't count on them to be a role model? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, even if you don't want your kids to try to be like anybody except for you, which honestly to me sounds like your ego is in the way. But if that's the case, all right, look at some of the positive people that we have to be examples for our youth. We have President Obama. We have Dick Gregory. We had Bill Cosby, and as far as I'm concerned, we still got Bill Cosby. I'm not going to let the media that helped him build himself up tear him down in my eyes. I'm not going for that. The man hasn't been convicted of anything. He hasn't been indicted of anything, and I'm not going to let them do to him what they did to other people that we never got the full story from, or the correct story from, like a Michael Jackson and other people like that are dead and gone now, not to be able to tell their stories. And we can look at that any other kind of way we want to. But we have plenty of people out here in the media that we can look up to and want our children to be like that. Even if it's somebody like Judge Mathis or Judge Joe Brown or somebody like that, somebody who has furthered their education, been on the streets, and could have went the other way but cleaned up their lives and did things in a positive way, setting a decent example for your children out here. What's wrong with them being role models? What's wrong with them being a mentor for your children? I don't think anything is wrong with it, and I'm not going to accept that something is wrong with that. If we are going to say that parents should be role models for their children and they should be the one to set the good examples, first of all, we have a couple of things in play when we talk about those things. And number one that we have in play is many of our parents are just as influenced by the media as our children are. So we have parents trying to be like the people that they see on TV and in the movies and stuff like that. How are you going to tell your kids not to be like that? It don't make no sense. That would be like you puffing trees all day, or shooting in your vein all day, shooting heroin in your vein, popping pills all day, or smoking crack all day, and you telling your kids don't do that, even though you're doing it right there in front of their face. You thinking that they not going to do it because they see you messing up. Well, it don't work that way now, does it? You can't do it that way. So we have parents that are just as influenced by the media as our kids are. So we can't expect them to be able to tell their kids not to do something that they saw their media their celebrities doing, whether it's good or bad. Second, another thing is that all parents aren't good parents. All parents don't set good examples. That's just the reality of it. They just don't. And the other thing is that it's hard to escape the media. You're going to turn on the radio at some point. You're going to turn on the TV at some point. You're going to go to the movies at some point. You know, once they get finished teaching you what they want to teach you, all they got to do is sit back and wait, because they already know the plan, and it's going to work. It's worked for years and years, and it's going to keep working. So for us to try to go up against the media, when the media teaches our babies, you can be anything you want to be. You can do anything you want to do, and I'm going to show you the people that were this, and now they're this. But what they don't teach you is how to do it. They'll show you that it can be done, but they won't show you how to do it. And that's irresponsible. So we gotta make sure we educate ourselves to be able to understand the science of that, because so many of us really don't understand the science of it. You know what? You can learn anything on TV or radio or in the movies that they want to teach you. Now look at what they've been teaching. Look at what they've been giving you. Look at your TV programming from top to bottom, and you show me what they have been making important for you. You know? Millions of black people and other people flock to their TVs for I don't know how many weeks it was on to watch that show Empire. Now, you can say that's entertainment all you want, but you can't have that many people watching something like that and nobody come off with a certain feeling about it, like, yeah, that's what's up. Don't work that way. That's why they call it TV programming. That's why they call it radio programming. So we have to hold our celebrities to a higher standard. We can't have them telling our kids that they can just do this and do that and act wild and bug out and show their bodies all crazy and take drugs and abuse themselves or allow themselves to be abused or to abuse other people. We can't allow that. And we have to hold certain people accountable. This ain't like back in the 80s when you had Charles Barkley on that commercial talk about, I'm not a role model. You know, raise your kids. Don't make it, don't expect me to raise your kids for you, or don't have your kids be like me. I mean, get out of here with that. Notice that was on TV. How they gonna tell you not to make a role model or not to be like somebody on TV when it's on TV? You see the science behind that, man? You see the science behind that? We gotta do better than that. I'm not gonna beat y'all in the head with that tonight, man, but I wanted y'all, I wanted to give that to y'all real quick, because we don't really get it a lot of times, man. We got to make sure that we raise our babies, but there's nothing wrong with us demanding that our celebrities set a decent example for our children, and not just take our money, because we support them. If we don't support them, then they don't have nobody to be celebrities for. You get it? So just like you would go to the store and let's say you went to go buy groceries at the grocery store where you live at, or whatever, wherever you go, and they want to sell you shoddy products. They want to give you meat that's not fresh, or produce that's not fresh. You're not going to buy that. So why would you accept that for people that you go to the movies for, buy their tape CDs and MP3s, or watch TV to see? Why would you accept that? You pay it. You in the driver's seat. You got to represent that. Cut and dry. Ain't no more to it. Good things happen to those who wait great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, those celebrities are role models for your children. But you got to make sure that you pick out the right ones to be the role models for your children, especially if you don't have it in you to be that role model for them. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got to educate ourselves. We got to make sure that we arm ourselves with enough knowledge to be able to get the maximum output of the things that go in. So whoever we watch on TV, we got to check them. Whoever we watch on TV, we got to check them. Whoever we listen to on the radio, we got to check them. We got to let them know we ain't going for all that. We ain't going for all that. No father. The weekend of the 26th. On the 26th, it's the Urban Therapy with Son Spring Cleaning Event, Part 6. Summer Burn, Part 3. Make sure y'all come out 10 o'clock, Rittenhouse Street and Wissahickon Avenue. Y'all know what I'm saying? Look, man. The other 5 have been blazing, and this one ain't gonna be no difference. So make sure y'all come out and represent for that, because it's gonna be off the chain again. How you doing? So yeah, make sure y'all come out September 26th. And the reason why we say no father is because that's the weekend that the Pope is coming to Philadelphia, and they shutting the whole city down. They raising the prices on stuff. They're inconveniencing people like it's on some martial law type shit, and we not going for it. So I encourage everybody to post no father, pound no father. That's, if you don't understand what hashtag is or pound whatever, that's #no father. It's not like, you know, we're not dissing nobody's religion or nothing like that. We're not into that. But look, man, you can't hold the whole city hostage because somebody is coming to town. They don't do that for the President of the United States, and we can't have that for nobody else. It's unacceptable. I'ma holler at you. No father.
I've cried at corny advertisements and said things that I wish I had. Felt bad for animals in a zoo. Wanted to walk in someone else's shoes. Have you? I've spilled secrets by accident and kept ones that I wish I hadn't. Washed my denims with my whites and turned them blue. Waited in vain for the truth. Have you? Have you? Have you needed to know someone other than you feels this way?